Well, we are back. We apologize for that. It had some internet issues. Our internet just like dropped on us out of nowhere in the middle of Robbie's 501 perfect leg. He did win the leg, but he did not get the 9-darter. So, want to make everyone aware of that. Ooh, he gets a 140 to start there. As Will's just throwing everything now. Getting his little frustrations. As here is Steve Hilger. We're going to see Will pop out of the booth here in just a second, looking all nice and gorgeous. Look at how tight these khakis are, guys. Oh, yeah. There he is. All right. Here is Ryan. Ryan shot lights out last night. And just a little bit off so far today. We appreciate you guys coming back with us. Sean Green, Will Stewart, USA Darts Productions, live here at the Darkhorse Classic and Booyah Cup finale. This is the Pro 501 doubles. Garrett Rakowski, sorry, and Steve Hilger taking on Robbie Weissmuth and Ryan Gervais. And here is Robbie. Robbie gets himself a low ton. He was on the perfect 9-darter last leg. There was opportunities in the last leg for both teams to win the leg, and it just did not happen. See what Porky can do here. Ooh, 95. Drags the last one over. Hit that like button. Hit that share button, guys. Let everybody know we are live here for the Pro 501 doubles. We have the Pro, the non-Pro, and the ladies. It's a good last start there from Ryan. And here is Garrett. Garrett and Porky need to win this leg. Garrett has such a beautiful throw. And when he throws the dart with a lot of force, it does not miss often. He's almost not quite doing that right now. Will just walking on in as Robbie's throwing.
You act like he's gonna care.
No, he's wearing headphones. Blaine said can't get it to come back on YouTube.
Let me check our YouTube page. It's up and running. It's on our new feed.
Yeah, but you're going to have to just head on back to our USA Darts homepage there, and it'll be live right there. All right, here is Ryan. Pretty much needs a 180 here. He can look down. He does so. That'll work. Keeping it somewhat close. Garrett will get the first look at the finish, most likely. It's a little bit tougher now. All right, there you go. He's 87. Trip 17, double 18 would be the look when he returns. See how much pressure Robbie can put on that 87. He'd probably be fine leaving 39.
Well, that didn't waste any time getting back our numbers that we were
No,
at.
we appreciate that, guys. Here is Steve Hilger with the big fish. He does not like to go fishing. He's over 2 on those attempts.
He's not one of those fish.
But that'll work.
That will work indeed.
Great cover shots there to leave the 5-0. And, well, Ryan basically has to hit 180. And he is on his way to doing so. Big darts there from Ryan Gervais. A 180 exactly when he needed to. Garrett's going to get a look at this 87, but now there's pressure on it.
That is handy if you're Ryan.
Trip 17.
But Garrett will do Garrett things here.
20 for Bull. Bullseye.
Easy. Oh. And he gives a little... Oh.
Yeah, because he knows Robbie's going to have a shot here at the Shanghai, and Robbie's been on fire. This is for the match. Leg number 2. Trip 20 will leave tops. He does not do so. And the 50 will get a chance to go here from Porky. Does he just go double bull first dart?
Why
See
not,
how cocky
right?
he's going to be. Yeah. That'd be sweet. 18 or 10. It's going to be 18 for 32. To go to a last leg decider. 1 dart in hand. Hits it. Last dart in hand. Good news is that didn't have to worry about the freeze there at all. Because it was already frozen. What's up? They do it again?
Yep.
Really? Are we off again?
No. We're still running. This isn't working right here. So.
Oh, really?
Figured it out. Yep.
All right. Well, let's go to leg number 3. We're gonna diddle. That's a pretty good one from Robbie. Steve's got a couple holes to work with there, but that's about it. Maybe 7 holes total that can beat that. He does not do so. He just pointed at himself and then pointed back to Robbie. Those are the ones where I say, do you want to count the holes? All right, Robbie is going to go first. Who do you guys think wins this leg? Let us know in the chat. Nice low ton there. Yeah. All right, Garrett.
Interesting video if you want to go take a peek after today's stream. Garrett Kowski, 4 straight 10-dart legs at Whammo last year.
Yep.
My
Insane.
word. And actually, I should go ahead and get our Whammo flyer ready because we just got that a couple days ago. So
Sweet.
looking forward to making our return to the Wisconsin area here in a couple months for Whammo.
I am wearing my Boom Goes Wisconsinite jersey today. Decided to say that maybe once or twice.
Just
Doubles crickets
why
later
not?
on.
Why not?
I don't say it for 01 though. So if you guys were worried about that, you can stay for the morning session. But afternoon we're lighting sticks.
Mike, if that's a chive comment you're about to make, don't even. That's an individual.
Whammo!
I would love to see in this Booyah Cup Mike Carter as well as numerous others, man.
Mike, I don't know what sentence you're trying to say there. Here's Garrett. Morning, Mr. Ewing. He'll be our guest host on the seat this coming Tuesday. From that Terre Haute area, same thing as the lobbies.
Pretty good.
We can talk about someone you want to see in the Booyah Cup. Danny Lobby Jr.
Oh, yeah, that would be great. He's hanging out in the UK.
Yeah, he's been there for quite a while now.
Trying to make his run, man.
Unfortunately, 1 for 15 on doubles or something like that in the UK Open. And yes, I was counting.
That won't help you at all, will it?
No, typically not. Big dart there from Ryan Gervais.
Speaking of UK Open, Luke Littler
Yeah?
this weekend is at Isle of Man.
Oh, is he?
Missed a 9-dart yesterday, wired it out, hit one today.
Dude, that kid, 16 years old.
16, throwing mid-90s. Like, Easy.
Made it to the 4th round and lost to a semifinalist in the UK Open. Lost to a semifinalist.
Yep.
Is who he lost to. And it was a last league decider.
It was a last league decider, and he had matched darts, too. He had matched darts. So Luke Littler, a guy that you're going to have to watch out for in the near future.
To say the least.
If not now.
Big 180 again from Robbie, and they are running. I mean, look at these averages from all 4 gents. The worst average is a 37.17. This is split bowl.
Robbie throwing some impressive stuff.
Garrett just threw the first dart in the middle of the 1-1 and yells out, "That a kid?" to himself. It's amazing. He's even talking about it back there. He goes, "That first dart, dead center of the 1-1."
Right in the heart.
It could not have been more perfectly in the center of the 1-1. That's a great last.
Robbie even pointing at it in the background. You know, I don't know much about Ryan, but solid shot for him to book his place via winning a qualifier.
Yeah, he
pretty good.
Like I said, he was darn good last night. And Porky can still leave the 155, but he's got to be perfect from here.
For those of you that are wondering, you can check out the brackets on CompuSport.
Oh boy.
All our brackets, including the Booyah Cup, is available on there. So check out the early round matchups, including maybe a round 2 Leonard Gates versus Danny Baggish match. Ooh. Let's see how he goes about this. 81.
Trip 19 for double 12 would be the typical route. Now this might be trip 10 here, which he can definitely take a look at that. There's no reason to go 12 for bowl. There you go, trip 10 for 32. And that's the match. Robbie Wiesmith and Ryan Gervais take it down. And it looks like we got ourselves a non-pro match going on over here. Starting out with a low ton.
Yeah, switching right on over to another appetizing match here.
So this is Justin, unless he's wearing someone else's jersey.
Those names for us. We got
big hat trick.
Darren Schmitz, Ricky Shawley, Justin Tunks, and Matthew Kilbride. So that's who we got. Matthew Kilbride is actually one of the individuals helping out with the tournament directing. So kudos to him. That right there is Mr. Heavy D. I'm guessing Darren.
Yeah, it is. That's Kevin Schmidt's brother.
Oh, okay. Didn't see that one coming, honestly.
Yeah. Yep.
This is Kilbride. Individual who helped us out was our Uber driver last year.
Nice. Nice. Love it.
He said, "Don't you put me on the stream." I said, "Don't worry. It'll hover on over there eventually."
I love it.
Don't tell Matthew. Don't text him right now and tell him he's on stream. Do it. Do it.
Do it. This is Ricky, correct?
It'd have to be, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I'm digging the red Booyah Cup jerseys this year as well.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Seeing a lot of those today.
All right, Justin stepping up. Went hat trick first time up. His throw, he like lifts his chin up, and his top half does not really move.
It's similar to like a Gerwin Price.
Yeah,
Price is one of those guys that looks up more prominently than others.
All right, here is Darren Schmitz, Wisconsinite. Epic man, good day to you, sir. Hope all is well. Guys, hit that like button, hit that share button. This is the non-pro 501 Open and Master out. They are playing the freeze rule, which may or may not have to be explained. This is Ricky. Ricky's playing with Darren. And then Matthew and Justin. This is leg number 2. which means that Darren and Ricky have to win this leg to stay in the match. Justin a chance to run here, become the first to have a look at a finish, and a pretty decent one at that. Aaron Ham saying, morning, fellas. Morning, sir. Defending CSC Division II champ. JY, you know what the freeze rule is.
Maybe not. Jay's not familiar with that one.
Yeah, he is.
Up in that New England area?
Oh, for sure. Jay, I actually thought about you yesterday because I was passing by, like in middle of nowhere, Indiana, heading to the interstate, and I passed Wah County, and it's spelled W-A-U-G-H, and there was a sign that just said Wah on it. I was like, man, I wonder if I stole that from for Jay Wah, if I would be his friend forever. So if you like street signs, man, let me know.
So,
Fortnite Icon. How's your day, everyone?
yeah, from Wales area.
Love that.
Always love seeing Fortnite in here, as we got
Cheers.
numerous individuals from overseas that always join us for our shows here. And why wouldn't you? Keep you entertained with North America's finest here. And then we'll be dabbling in some overseas stuff as well. So, love that. Not to mention the cross-border challenge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Continental
excited for that.
Cup, U.S. Masters will be attending as well. Surprise, Sean. You'll be seeing me at those.
Good. Surprised you're going to be seeing me at those, too. No, it'll be a good time. I'm really excited for the cross-border challenge, guys. If you're in that New York, New Jersey area, and you can get to the White Eagle Music Hall, April 19th and 20th, 21st.
Oh, my goodness. 21st and 22nd, buddy.
I was going to get there eventually. 21st and 22nd. It's going to be a great time. Tickets are on sale now. Just go to CDC or champdarts.com and find your way to that link.
Looks like we can get some ladies on our board number 2, including Miss Jennifer Pickett. Looking forward to that.
Todd Wigman saying, work sucks. I should be there. I thought you were going to go into a Blink-182 song. But as long as you leave her roses by the stairs, you're going to be fine.
Shakes that first start off.
Yeah,
Not happy
Ricky.
himself.
Ricky knows he needed a big round there, and he has not delivered. And the one is killer because now pretty much anything freezes. So Justin, even if he doesn't take this out, which he has a very easy master out here with Bullseye Bullseye. Now Bullseye for tops. Ooh, he went an interesting way. Freezes, though. So the 144 cannot go out. All Darren can do is leave it handy.
Yeah, tough. First, going to try to use that as a guide. I'd love another one.
Yep.
Finds it. Leaving the Leonard Gates double 13. Well, sometimes Gator just don't get it.
Gator don't play no math. Gator never been about that life. Never been about that.
For those that didn't catch on, last weekend at Osage Beach, I was playing right next to Leonard, and all of a sudden I hear him yell, "Come on, Gator!" I said, "What? What was that, bro?" "Oh, it's just baseball." Okay. From now on, it's Gator.
You want to talk about like a swing and a miss on a nickname to go with Soldier instead of Gator? Gator never been about that life. Never been about that. Benny Dersh in there saying, "What is this alien-looking game?" Well, it's been a while. This is soft tip darts. We have double 11 need to be hit, and it is by Justin. That'll win that match.
Benny, you going to be trekking up here? I'm assuming not.
Benny the Jet.
I would love to see that.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
No, he's at that Father's Day frenzy. He was. I'm not sure if I saw him at the Emmys Get Down or not. I thought it. No, I don't know if
Isn't that going up real soon, right?
that was in January.
What?
Yeah, the Emmys Wish tournament is going to be next weekend.
Yeah.
So if you're wanting to check out the Emmys Wish tournament in Janesville, I highly recommend you doing that one. It's a good tournament, good cause. So go do that one. Waiting on these ladies before we get started here. It looks like we got Sanssouci from Michigan.
Oh, look at that. That's different. See the stance?
Yeah.
That is a reverse.
Is that a reverse?
It's a reverse stance.
Let's see if she takes another. Yep.
Watch. She goes left foot forward and throws right hand.
That is weird.
Oh, my goodness. And, like, her form's actually really decent. Otherwise, you just never see that.
Oops. Well, that's an appetizing one if Rick Kinsey's coming up. Let's go ahead and switch our board on over.
Whoop. All right. Here comes Mustache. He's missed the... There he is. He's coming. It's already unlocked.
You have internet?
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
It's like the main Wi-Fi.
Alrighty, just checking in with Mr. Jeremy Byrne here, who's finding his way out of the curtains eventually. Let's see if he can do it. Barely.
You got it. He's getting better and better.
Apparently they're having some connectivity issues, so. Oh, so this is Sharon Sanssouci. I think she's from Michigan, if I recall, right? I may be wrong on that last name. I think it's Sanssouci. Sontag.
Yeah.
Sontag. There we go.
So, Sharon?
Yep, Sharon Sontag. She's from Franklin, Wisconsin. Or lives in Franklin, Wisconsin, according to Facebook.
Okay.
Then we got Mary Brand.
Yep. No Miss
who,
Mary.
Of course, competed last night in the finals against Trina Reed.
Yep. Fell a little bit short, but made it all the way to the final.
And then I do not know who this individual is. Let me check my messages, see if Albert sent me a... All right, so Janine Johnson, versus Jennifer Pickett and Mary Brand. So he left one name out of that, which was Sharon. Thank goodness we already got that. But
Yep.
Janine, Jennifer, of course, is this young lady. Always love seeing Jennifer wherever we go.
Yeah, she's a good shot. Big low gun right there. There's a baby out there crying. It's okay, baby. Jeff Stromsky says, hi, Will. Jessica Lynn says, good day, Will and Ryan. And now I'm going to go cry. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Well,
when I get over that.
Ryan, unfortunately, is not here right now. So he actually, we're going to try to bring both you guys up this weekend, but unfortunately Ryan
Backed out.
had to stay home, so we totally understand that one.
He's about to be a grandpa.
Yeah.
Grandpa Ryan's going to be his
Grandpa
new dart
Ryan.
nickname.
Yeah, it's going to be a baby moment.
All right, so this is Janine. Janine has the most interesting stance of all time. In fact, it is the first thing. Oh, great.
So let me just go ahead and delete and block that Christopher Lim fella.
Says, please be quiet.
Yeah.
Chris, I haven't seen you in so long. That's the first thing you say to me? I miss you, buddy.
That guy's just rude. He's got some slanted point of view there.
Ridiculous. Damien saying patiently waiting for Olivia Terry to be on stream. Pierce and Jeff are just going to argue in the chat for a while. You guys just continue to do that. It will raise our comment numbers. Oh, okay. Thanks, Chris. Love you, buddy.
Let's see if Mary can put herself into the low 200s, if not a little bit better.
That's a good last start again. Kissed it off the 20 dart, too.
Even Benny Durst backing us up in the chat. Love it.
All right, again, guys, I do not recommend this stance at all. It's the first thing that I would switch if I saw an amateur player playing. Is no, you're doing the foot thing wrong.
I've never
Like, it's almost like
never
shooting
even
a
tried
basketball.
that.
It's almost like shooting a basketball with the other foot forward than you typically
I don't know
would
how
put
you
forward.
can say. Okay, I don't know how you can say this because your wife is 2 toes on the line.
Well, sometimes. And
All
sometimes
the
she
time.
steps it back. No, she goes off of how she's feeling. If she needs to keep her her shoulders square to the target line, 'cause that's how she's throwing that day, you know? But yeah, you're right. It's a weird stance.
Yeah.
But it's not reversed like that. I have never seen that before.
That is
Never,
a first.
ever.
That is a first for me too.
Sharon, unfortunately, not only is missing this leg, but missing with bad luck.
Yeah.
Because it is bad luck to shoot under a 10.
Yeah, I mean that's literally what it is. Sometimes you're just off, and when you're off, it can go bad.
All right.
I wonder how many years.
There's Mary.
I wonder how many years Mary's been.
Probably 5. It's a hat trick for Mary Brand. I know.
Solid.
I mean, yeah.
Solid. She's solid. This is my first time actually seeing her play too. So
Same.
yeah.
Same. All right, Janine is frozen here. They're just doing the math to make sure. But 304 is...
Real quick while we wait.
Look at that, Tyler Hinsey.
There he is, man.
19 years young.
It looks like we're going to get Tyler Hinsey, Rick Hinsey versus Dustin Holt and Dan Burke.
Oh.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, guys, hit that like button, hit that share button. That one's going to be huge. Benny Durst saying, Mary is one of the best humans in the world. She has seemed like an absolute sweetheart.
Yeah.
So we believe it.
Jennifer rocking the Gerwin Price today.
Yes. We're in the Gerwin Price headset. All right, here's Sharon. Sharon needs a big round here.
Oh, hole out from another triple, or from another bowl, sorry. Gotta wake up this morning.
Do I snore when I sleep?
It was
Yeah,
pretty
it's pretty
brutal
bad.
last night.
Is it? Well, good. You went to sleep first. And
That
you were
was so-
snoring too,
That
by the
was
way.
so random.
I was
so
just curious
random.
because you mentioned lack of sleep. Big out there from Miss Mary. Look at that. She goes double 6 and she did not need to. It's open in, open out. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Take a look at our overhead view here.
Yeah, you can see the other board there. The men's pro doubles is going to be father-son, Rick Hinsey and Tyler Hinsey, taking on Dustin Holt and Dan Burke.
We'll make sure to hop on over to that one. Let me see it start kicking in.
Jason Watt.
Are they really that bad? Now I'm curious. We got to take a look now.
Yeah, for sure. Bender sent and got me a pair of those Gerwins as well. The Price 2000 headphones. Jay Watt saying, I told Holt in Vegas if Dan freezes him again on stream, tell him I'm ready to take his spot. Well, there you go. There's nothing wrong with that,
nothing
really.
wrong with them.
Tyler's wearing the dad kicks. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Blaine, you're not wrong. Here is Janine. Throws with a reverse stance and actually threw a 28 average last leg. You can see the stance reverse there. She goes double ball on the last dart. Again, you're further away from the board automatically with that stance. It is not one that I would recommend at all. Oh boy.
Big old
Shake
of the camera there.
Shake your camera. Shake your camera. Pierce, you're absolutely right. Yeah, Josh says her stance hurts my hips watching. That is the most impressive part of that stance, is that she does still lean forward.
She does still lean forward, and it's still overall. I mean, other than when you look,
You got to do yoga to have that stance.
From her chest up, stomach up, it's a good looking throw.
Yeah.
Shows you to each their own. Every throw is just a little bit unique and different than someone else's.
Carolyn saying, and this is speculative because this is, I believe, she has a medical issue with a leg, which is why she is forced to stand the way that she does.
Huh.
Which, if that's the case, I mean, she has made that work tremendously. As you're going to see almost her second hat trick on stream in the two legs we played.
That would be kind of interesting to talk about too. If she maybe played beforehand and she did suffer an injury and then had to switch, how did that switch go? Obviously, it's working for her. She's
for sure,
very well.
It's just not one that I've seen be effective ever.
Yeah,
and so that's the only reason why we're even talking about it, is because it's effective.
It's unique and effective.
Yeah,
just something you don't see often.
All right, Sharon gonna see if she can get going here. Well, Lot, you ain't a wolf in there. Every one of these ladies beats me
Jason
9
Watt.
times out of 10.
Jason Watt, if you're tuning in on YouTube, he says, wrong leg or not, she still bust up Sean Greed.
Mm-hmm. Carolyn saying she's thrown that way for years, so. And it could just be something where no one told her the right way to start off with, and now then she got good with that other.
We're just speculating.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's what, like Big John Henderson. How do you get a rock in your throw and still be as good as you are?
Yeah.
It's because he's been doing that throw for 25 years. And now if he tried to switch it up and not have a rock in his throw, he'd be worse.
Yep.
And I'm going to guess it's going to be the same here.
Split the uprights.
Oh, I mean, right there on the wire. So here we go, Miss Mary. We're in her. It's hilarious because her personality, I don't think, really screams skull and crossbone dart jersey. But she pulls it off nicely.
She really does, doesn't she?
Like, that is a heavy metal dart jersey, if I've ever seen one. I don't know, I could see her at a Slipknot concert.
That would be hilarious. Headbanging with the best of them.
Oh, yeah. You know she's a crowd too.
Pickett.
All right, here's
help out her
Jennifer.
teammate here.
Oh. Needs a bull on dart 3. Not going to get it. Dropped it a little bit.
Looks like the Hinsey, Holt, and Burt match is just getting underway.
Here is Janine. has herself an off leg.
Juan Vetter tuning in on YouTube saying, great event. Thanks for streaming it. Well, we appreciate you tuning in, Juan. Wish you were here again this year, buddy.
Man, everyone's just throwing speculations in the chat that we're going to read out loud for no reason. But interesting fact, I believe, is that Sharon might have hooped at University of Michigan.
I could see that being the case with how tall she is.
Yeah.
She's just got that big old Michigan logo as her profile picture on Facebook, too.
So there you go. That's awesome. Big last start for Miss Jennifer. We'll see if Miss Janine can get down low as well. Donaldson, yes, she did. So there you go. We have a source and a confirmation.
Nice.
So now we can read it out loud.
Maybe worth a look in the old archives.
There you go. He's been waiting for it.
I've been waiting to pull that one out. Goodness gracious!
It does look like it's pronounced archives. You're right, unless you've not lived under a rock for years and know how to pronounce it properly, or I guess unless you're in 7th grade in my class. The silence is the best part.
It is, isn't it? Alrighty. Pick it. 147 here.
This is where you just kind of got to go low. I mean, you take first start at the bowl, but now you got to go low.
No real reason to attack it like you need to hit it. Just a couple bowls.
Good last start, and it does freeze. And that's the important part of that. So Janina is frozen here. Cannot take this out. Which is why she's going the route she did. Smart darts to go 16 on dart 2 and then go back to the bowl on dart 3. That was a savvy move. All right, Mary, win the match. She's going double again. She does not need to do this. She knows that, right? I don't know if she does, but the 114 can go here for Sharon. Let's see if this Wolverine can get it done.
Drew, this is in Sturtevant, Wisconsin, so just outside of Milwaukee, just south side of Milwaukee.
Yeah, Sturtevant?
Yeah, I think that's how you say it. We got some doozy of names up here in Wisconsin.
Well, this weekend, Sturtevant. Get it?
Yeah, that was funny. 70 needed here.
Bullseye. Ooh.
Hey, good miss. That's still a good miss.
Is for the match. Double 16. And hits the double 16. Jennifer getting it done. Jennifer and Mary will move on as we head right on over to the pros.
And it looks like their first leg just ended.
That is Dan Burke right there saying, come on, with a 140 start. Here is Rick Hensey, a.k.a. Dad, a.k.a. Big Smooth. He goes by the Juggernaut, but he's definitely Big Smooth. Here's Dustin Holt. Wearing his best start jersey. He just likes t-shirts, man. He's a t-shirt type of guy. And here is Son, a.k.a. Tyler Hensey. Bigger Smooth.
Yeah, of course, Tyler participated in the CSC Challenger Series this go-round.
Oh my God. Did you see what his dart nickname is?
What?
I love that kid so much more with what is on the back of his jersey. It's hands solo. That's amazing in every way.
That is pretty good.
I do not know Tyler's situation, but this is why you love this game, right?
Yeah.
It's because it is a sport that anyone can play. Disability, physical, mental. You can play darts and be really good at darts. And Tyler Hensey is in this pro level for a reason. He belongs there.
You're kind of. Some people may have noticed. Some people may have not. I'll point it out. Tyler has one
hand.
Yeah, one hand is he's kind of off of the wrist here on his left side, as you can tell. So that's a funny nickname. I'm glad you pointed that
hand
out.
Solo.
Hand
look at the
solo.
back. Look at the back of his jersey as he comes back, because that is fantastic. And great shot too. Gets 80 points there. Not happy about it. See, hand solo. It's so great.
What a name.
Here's Dan Burke. And you want to talk about just a textbook throw, right? Straight to the corner of his right eye and just straight forward. And Jason Watt saying, great kid, too. And, yeah, that's the major part of it. He came up to me last night and said, hey, how's it going? We talked for a good few minutes. And he's the type of kid you'd like to talk to. He's mature, very nice. Doesn't hold, just tried to pretend to grab our camera for some reason.
Go out there and show him a thing or two. You better watch it, boy.
Probably because he's only averaging a 24 in this leg, but that's going to change right now. Ideally.
Yeah, I'll be straight up and honest. Dustin has to figure out a way to brush things off when he's on the line.
Yeah, get out of his own head.
He killed himself last night in the count up just because of that. He had 3-4 darts where he just nonchalantly chucked at the board because he wasn't happy. He can't do that.
Nope. Josh saying Dan actually touches the side of his eye when he throws.
I do the same. I touch my cheek.
Do you?
Actually, when I throw.
I feel like that would throw me off.
You think so? That's why I can't do like the Q-Soul flights.
Oh yeah, he does. He touches. He goes right to his forehead. See, he touches it.
Yep.
You can be very consistent on knowing exactly how far out.
That's a prominent.
I mean, yeah, like he
holds
like
it there for a
he
second.
like touch. I don't know how I would be able to do that. And apparently Dan's also freaking hilarious. 10 out of 10 all the time. There's only a few of us like that in the world, so it's always nice when you hear about another one. It's like I took you a second to realize what I was doing.
Just a subtle little compliment for yourself, huh? Hey, we appreciate all you fantastic viewers joining us.
How about WOSOP Circuit Champion Trevor Bubbles in the chat?
Oh yeah, World Series of Poker champion. He'll be headed to Vegas for the big show.
I would wear that ring every time I play in a poker tournament from this point forward. I don't care if it's my local, like $5 buy-in. I'm wearing that stupid ring. And I'm like, I'm gonna let you guys know what I've done.
We'll just get back to what I was saying here. Thank you to all you viewers joining us. Hit that like, hit that follow if you have not. We appreciate you being here. Over 500 of you guys on our Facebook and YouTube pages right now. So
it is double out, so I want to make that clear here. Split bowl double out. Leaves double 10. Trevor says I need it resized. Barely fits my pinky.
Trevor was a 3-train last weekend. He was hitting threes left and right, man.
Ugh.
Let me tell you what. Great mixed triple partner.
Wow. Wow. Why you gotta do that to him?
Just give him some stuff. Why not?
Dustin can go whichever way he wants here. I think he's trying to decide, do I want to go double bowl? Do I want to go trip 18? Do I want to go trip 20? Which, that's what he did.
Trip don't even leave him double 15.
And now Tyler's got to get low here. This is game 2, so the Hensies did win leg number 1. Good last start, but still going to keep Pops frozen depending on what Dan does.
Yeah, and happy with himself there. Wanted a little bit more, but Dan looking for double 10.
Double 5 will get it done. We go to leg number 3. And baby, I like it. The way Will moves on the floor.
Oh my goodness.
Well, Trevor did say we need more Will dancing videos.
Just throw some go-go juice my way and we'll be all right.
Well, that's a perfect dart because it's a blocker and it's close enough into the double bull to where he's got to move. You can see he's like, all right, well, I'm screwed. Let's just throw it really hard and see what happens. That's exactly what he did too. Just threw it really hard to see what happened. And he was just a bit outside. So here we go. The Hensies will go first in the last leg decider. 501, open in, double out, split bull, freeze. So here is a big smooth Rick Hensie. With a 140 starts, and you can tell how good these guys are because they're upset with 140s. I'm ecstatic when I hit a 140. Like, that's the opposites. Mike asking, why aren't the boards showing frozen? Well, it forces the players to do the math on their own, which they should be doing. I actually really hate when it pops up frozen for my opponent to let them know, just in case they can't do that math. So they're in NDA mode or tournament mode, which they can shut off the frozen aspect of it, which is what they've done. So you are still frozen. You just have to do the math yourself. And I have seen people get burned with that before because if you go out while you're frozen, you lose the leg.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It automatically goes to your opponent.
And see, that's my lack of soft tip. I'm predominantly a steel tip player myself, so when it comes to freeze and stuff, I am clueless. I'm going to be honest with you. I would love a little, hey, you're frozen. Thank you, appreciate that, because I didn't know.
Yep. No, it becomes part of the strategy, right? You got to be able to do a couple different types of math. And when I first started playing freeze rule in League, I hated it to start off with. But I love the strategy aspect of it. I love the fact that it makes it a true doubles game. You can't have one person, for the most part, you can't have one person do all of the heavy lifting.
Yeah. Speaking of doubles, World Cup of Darts moving to an all doubles format. Significant for us here in North America.
It favors the North Americans a little bit because we play a lot of doubles.
We do play an awful lot of doubles, so you know your Canadians and your U.S. players. Maybe you take a few dollar bills on the sports betting pages for the U.S. and Canadians going into this year.
Yep, I believe with Jules being the only USA player that has a tour card, he is automatically qualified.
Trevor, it's impossible to freeze you. Other than one time I tried to leave you 26.
All right. Here is Rick Hensie. Gets 99 points, leaves the 1-2-2. A decent look at it, and he is way ahead right now. Dan can make it 196. Not going to do that now.
Hensie needs a big shot here, I think.
Yeah, I agree with that. That dart right there is almost the, okay, good, we can breathe. That'll work. How about a 140? That was huge. All right. Dustin Holt, all he can do is leave it on 60. He's going to try and do that. Does not do it. Unlucky third dart. Roger, you're right. Team cricket is a crazy game as well. That format, that strategy is 100% different than normal. And I'm surprised Rick went that route. That was a soft tip mistake for Rick. With 122, he went 20s on the first dart. You cannot do that. You have got to go 18s. Dan, another trip 20 here. Puts a touch of pressure now on Tyler, who now has to hit a ton himself. Another trip there. Will not freeze. No, it does freeze. It freezes by 3 points. So what a round there from Tyler Hens. He freezes Dustin Holt's attempt on the 105. He'd better not look at it. You're frozen. You just lost. Oh, it did not do a lot. Oh, boy. How is that the format of this? That is a freeze rule, is that you hit the freeze, you're out. It's not a bust, typically. That's crazy. That could have been a detrimental mistake. Oh. Wow. Well, Rick Hinsey takes it out anyway, but I guess I was wrong on the format. With freeze rule, you lose. Has anyone else seen a freeze rule happen that way? Let me know if you have, because I have never seen that. I have never seen it where you hit the freeze. Mike Maloney goes, nailed it, though, with a smiley face. All right, guys. Well, we're going to take a real short break. We'll be right back with more action right after this. Don't go anywhere.
So you want to get into darts, but you're not sure how. We can definitely help with that. We're usadarts.com, and we've been a darts specialty store for over 30 years. We have the greatest variety of darts in the country. But don't worry, we can narrow down that selection for you, whether you're a complete beginner or a full-on expert. We developed our own Colonial brand to offer an inexpensive line of darts, dartboards, and accessories, so you can get into the game without breaking the bank. Join our amazing community by going to azdarts.com.
Alrighty, everybody. Just doing a little background work here. Pulling up CompuSport, seeing where we're at in these brackets. We had a total of 15 women's teams in our bracket today. This is Chris Grimble and Trisha Romero taking on Beth Schaefer and Vanessa Talks. And this is a winner's side top 4. So the winner will go on to either play Olivia Terry and Crystal Wagner or Jennifer Pickett and Mary Brand. That is kind of the tail of the tape here. Other brackets, we do have the pro doubles split pool. That's 23 teams in that one. We have 32 teams in our open doubles. Non-pro open doubles, so nice to see that. We're also getting some teams signed up for our doubles cricket. That'll be at 2:30. Oh, okay, so it looks like they're taking some blind draw for tomorrow, some sign-ups. Checking where we're at on the non-pro. It looks like we're getting Tim Eisner and Eric Bob Zine versus Jeremy Byrne and Brandon Rydell. Riot Dell, I believe it is. So
All right, sorry about that, bud.
hey, all good.
Ended up walking away for a little bit longer than I thought.
All good. I took a look at the CompuSport brackets, see where we were at. We can pull those into the production here and give you a little in-depth view a little bit later on down the road. So,
Well, here we go. Chris Grimmel. Single 20 is all she needs to hit. See if she goes that route. I do like the fact that she went trip 10 as her last start in the last one. She does go double 10. Just to show it off a little bit.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it right until I can't physically do it anymore, and then I just gotta hit the single. But
That was leg number 1. So who do we have here?
this is Vanessa Talks,
Okay, Vanessa's playing in the...
Booyah Cup.
Yep.
Yeah. And then Beth Schaefer taking on Chris Grimmel and Trisha Romero. So this is a winner's side top 4, Sean.
Nice. They're rolling, aren't they?
We'd like him a little bit further on down the line, but pretty good for 15. And teams in the women's, 23 for the men's, and then the open doubles, 32. The open doubles is the one that's kind of a little bit behind of the other ones.
Oh, did you see the little no look there from Chris Grimmel?
Well, that's the thing. We've heard from Chris Grimmel in the past that when she's feeling it, she gets those little confidence moves, the walk towards the board, the no look, that kind of stuff. When she's feeling it, she lets everybody know it.
Well, there's Beth Schaefer. Beth's other half, Jacob Schaefer, is a pretty good dart player himself.
Decent.
Former
I'm just kidding.
CDC card holder. And there's Trish, walks in dart number 3. Here is Vanessa. She's got a great throw. All right. Chris even threw out a fist bump all nonchalantly there. Does her ghost dart. And then it's axe.
See how she... Oh,
Man.
jeez. Here's 150 incoming.
Oh, she tried the no look again. Does not hit it that time.
Way to make me wrong, Chrissy. It really looked like the placement of that first dart was just meant to be
Yeah, and unfortunately, the placement of that first dart is really tough to get around for Beth Schaefer. Damian Lofton saying Chris Grimmel really makes it look easy. Yes, she does.
No denying that.
And, of course, Trisha, another top dart player in North America.
She's been a top dart player for quite some time.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think the team of Chrissy and Trisha, that's going to be a force to be reckoned with. Oh. On the top side, I like Wagner, but I don't know. This Chrissy and Trisha team is going to be tough to beat.
Yeah, Jason Watt making a great point, saying Chris's count-up makes it rough for the ladies' bracket. I would have thought she would have been a top 3 seed. And you're right. She just didn't throw very well on the count-up.
That's 100% correct. She's sitting in that 11th seed spot right
Which
now,
is
I believe.
a crazy spot for her to be in. It's like, just think if you got top 5 and you're like, yes.
Yeah.
And then you draw Chris Grimmel. You're like, no.
It's definitely worth a look, both the men's and women's brackets. I mean, I'll be honest, the men's bracket's kind of one-sided.
It is. It is a top half heavy bracket, to say the least.
Yeah. So who will make their run tomorrow, we shall find out.
Including a potential second-round matchup with Danny Baggish and Leonard Gates.
Right, exactly. Join us tomorrow. We do have that pregame show starting at 10 a.m. Central.
Oh, yeah.
Don't want to miss out on that. Looking forward to that one, Sean.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, man. I'm excited to do it with you. I'm going to lose about 30 pounds before tomorrow, so I'm excited for that, too. I'm on a fasting diet for the next 30 minutes or so, or at least until the match is over and I can get some food in me, you know. Yeah, that first-round matchup, Olivia Terry versus Chris Grimmel. And how about Abby Spott and Liz Tynan is a team to watch out for sure.
Yeah,
and I agree with that as well.
You would think, but are they in the top 4 of the winner's side?
I don't know.
They're on the loser side.
Oh, my gosh.
So
Chris Grimmel is just feeling it.
So is Paula Murphy and Virginia Higgins. Good team as well, so. Who did Spot and Tynan lose out to is the question.
Yeah, Jesse, I know it's not actually a no-look, but it almost turns into a no-look when she kind of glances away right at that last second before the dart hits the bowl, or the board. I also, when I'm throwing extremely well, will maybe no-look it every once in a while. And it feels good.
So Abby Spot and Liz Tynan actually played Chrissy and Trisha right at the gate.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and that's how they got placed into the actually, that was a...
Yeah, it was supposed to be a stream match.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a stream match. We were actually watching Butler,
Yeah.
Stefano take on
Gates and Baggish.
Gates,
So Danny Baggish in the blind draw last night, him and his partner won. His partner is Jacob Cook, who he plays in the first round of the Booyah Cup finale tomorrow. Well, that was a weird single, but she just needs another single. Hits it right on the wire of the double, but wire will do, and that'll do it for that match. As we head on over.
Man, entertainment in its finest form. We're just rolling.
Tim Eisner.
Eric Nine Mark Bob Zine, as I call him. What was that, Whammo last year? We started hitting him with that one?
There you go. And this is Jeremy's partner. Correct?
So, yes, this is Brandon.
Brandon.
Rido. Or Rydell.
Here's Tim.
Jesse's one to talk here, talking about Grimmel when he's the fist pump king. No, just kidding, Jesse.
Oh, Jesse just saying, just bringing it up so people don't think she's trying to show off every turn.
Yeah.
No, fair enough.
No, when she's feeling it, she let us know at NDA last year. If she's feeling it, she'll kind of let you know a little bit by her walk with the third dart towards the board. She's aggressive when she's on. Moving on to this guy, the worst stash in Wisconsin.
Best mustache in the dart game. Except for Timmy Nickel.
Well, except for the ones that I bought at Walmart last night when I tried to impersonate Jeremy Byrne.
Not tried, succeeded. Succeeded for sure.
Scott Kirshner joining us.
There you go.
I love to see that. I hope you're doing well, Scott. Jansville's on the stream. Come on, boys.
I love it.
That's going to be Tim and Eric. We're rocking the Fast Eddie's attire.
Yep. Here is Tim.
Speaking of Jansville, a reminder.
Yeah.
One more time. Emmy's Wish tournament next weekend. Go do it. Jansville, Wisconsin.
Brian Williamson says he looks like Mario from the old Nintendo game. It's me, I'm Mario.
Excited for that to release in April, just saying. New movie, Super Mario.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how it is. Jeremy goes 130 there, made that look easy. But you think he's having a little bit of a I'm playing on the stream and I don't want to play on the stream because Will and Sean are talking about me type of thing? He's also taking on a great team. The fact that we know Eric and Tim.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and this is the non-pro.
Well, this is the thing about it. I can't remember what division they were in at Whammo. I think they played Division 1.
Yeah.
They played Division 2 or 3 in another event.
Yep.
Just speaks volumes for the talent level here in Wisconsin. Just littered everywhere. I'd love to be up here and play this competition day in, day out.
Oh, yeah. It is master out, so he's going to go 18 here. Oh, he hit the 8 to leave the trip. And I think the reason why I didn't go 18 there is because the freeze rule. And Tim's going to go look here at 84 to win the match. I like the way he's going about that. Bullseye. And he hits it. Tim Eisner takes it out a 41.75. How about a little 12-darter for Tim time?
I think that's going to do it. Jeremy and Brandon will head to the loser side. Tim and Eric, let's go ahead and take a look real quick. I believe that's going to put them into the King's Eat match. Let me go ahead and take a peek here. We'll throw up our bracket.
Oh, look at that. It does put them in the King's seat.
Yes, it does. There we go, right there. There's the match.
Which is, you know what? When you see those names there, and you see Tim Eisner and you see Eric, that's definitely a okay. Yep, definitely makes sense on that one.
Dan Arrowwood, Jason Price taking on Ernie Petrolsky and Bill Vollmer.
Bill's a heck of a shot too.
He really is. He's surprising me. Darren Auckland and Wozniak.
Wozniak, yeah.
Wozniak up there. Let's go ahead and take a look here at the pro bracket. Pull that up for you folks. As interesting
look at that.
matchup here on board 28. Danny Baggish, Leonard Gates taking on the Hinzies for an opportunity in the King Seaton match. Let's head on down to the match we're about to see on our right streaming board. Elliot Milk, Kevin Luke taking on Ryan
Gervais
and Robbie WizKid Wisemith. So Robbie's obviously doing some damage along with Ryan. Love to see that. Just to take a peek at some other matches. Larry Butler, Seth Stefano taking on Bob Anderson, Steve Diker. The Johnsons.
Yep.
Waiting on a potential matchup as it looks like we got it just
a little
a second
behind
there.
A little behind on that one.
Yeah, Joey Beecroft, J.C. Martinez taking on Yeast, and Adelfinger, our on-site qualifier last night. And then this is an appetizing affair, too.
Dan Burke, Dustin Holt, Garrett Rakowski, and Porky.
Well, before we go off, let's go to the women's side. We want to take a quick glance at that one as well.
Looks like top half there. That's going to be on the left streaming board. Olivia Terry and Crystal Wagner taking on Jennifer Pickett and Mary Brand. Woo!
Good one. I'm loving that we're going to see that. And then this one just happened. So Trisha Romero and Chrissy Grimmel
Are in the queen seat.
In the queen seat match already. So just to take a look, there's Paula Murphy and Virginia Higgins. They're going to be playing Johnson and Reed. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Moving on up.
Trina was our qualifier last night.
There's that Sonatag Johnson match taking on Abby Spott and Liz Tynan.
Winner of that one takes on Gina Hollanday.
And Carolyn.
Yep.
Yep. So there we go. We'll head on over to our overhead view as we await our next match.
That's Crystal Wagner there with the socks. Yes. Elliot Milks, the tall drink of water over there on the on the right-hand side, well, left-hand side of the screen, with Kevin Luke, who's the not as tall drink of water. There's the Whiz Kid. And Ryan.
Well, hang tight, folks. We'll be right back with some more action coming your way here in just a second as these guys get ready. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
All right, welcome back to the Darkhorse Classic and Booyah Cup finale. The actual Booyah Cup finale is going to be tomorrow with our pregame show starting at 10 a.m. Central Time. Kevin Luke getting started with a 180 on our stream. This is the men's pro doubles, 501, open in, double out, split bowl. This is the Whiz Kid, Robbie Wiesmith. This is Elliot Milk the milkman, who stands all of 6'5", 6'6". He's actually way taller than you think he would be. Mike, don't you just imagine someone named Elliot Milk to be kind of short?
I don't know necessarily. I wouldn't take him for that tall, but
He's very tall.
he definitely is. He definitely is. I think he's a warden as well. Did you know that?
Yeah.
The warden.
Yeah, you got Chip Anderson as a principal of a school. That would terrify me. You have Elliot Milk, warden. I bet the prisoners do not know that he does this on the side. What do you think?
That's like, I think Willie Briere, former champion, was a sheriff.
Yeah.
I think they're from the same neck of the woods, Willie and Elliot. So, yeah, I don't know if they know that or not, but he could
the
definitely
South
get
Dakota?
down on the dartboard. Yep.
South Dakota area.
If you're wanting a good watch, you can take a peek at Elliot taking on Gary Anderson at the U.S. Masters back in the day in Vegas. It's a
Yeah.
good watch, so plug that in your YouTube.
It's in the
Later.
archives.
Way to go.
Had to do it to you. You mentioned a previous thing that people could watch.
Jason Watt calling Milk to do some damage tomorrow.
There
That's
you
his
go.
pick, I'm guessing. I've already got my my dark horse pick locked in.
Yeah,
Hope you do as well.
I think I do.
Don't say it.
I'm not going to say it yet.
Don't say it.
That's for 10 a.m. tomorrow.
That's for 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Well, more like 10:45. We want to, tease that for a half an hour so people stay. You don't want to play your hit song right out the gate.
Well, I'm guessing it'll probably
People can
be
leave
about,
the concert.
It'll probably be about 30 minutes long per game, so maybe about 10:25.
There you go. I think you're underestimating how much we can talk. That's a good last start. Leaves a finish for Elliot Milk. Of course, his partner's sitting down there at 105 already. See if Ryan can bring him back in a little bit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is more of the Ryan I saw last night. Nice 140 there. All right, Kevin Luke, 105. It's a little bit tricky on the double out format. Trip 15. Tops. Not tricky for Kevin Luke.
Big darts there from Kevin Luke.
Just a little 12 darter. Get us started.
And in fact, I swooped him up on the side of the road to go to the Bucks game the other night. He said, "Well, thank you, sir.
Yeah, who won?
Maybe we can win this one and give you a couple dollar bills for it." Bucks managed to slide by. They were up by like 20 in the first half, and yeah, they nonchalantly gave that one up. How about 98 points from the Nets bench? What?
Oh, when you don't have a starting lineup that's that good, you might as well get all those points from the bench. They traded all their good players.
Yeah, Kevin's not too happy with himself there.
Brent saying, I feel like we just saw that shot, but it actually counted for a win this time. That's very true. We just saw Dustin Holt take out the 105 perfectly, except he was frozen at the time they did it. Created a little controversy amongst the me as I went out there and talked to Jeremy Burns about that situation. He said they just didn't set it up that way when they had to. He said in his league he plays it where you lose the leg. But he said in some tournaments that he plays in it's busts. And then I talked to Matt Graff and he said in his league play it counts as a bust. As we get a nice 180 there from the Whiz Kid. He's been shooting really well today.
He really has been, and he may be a dark horse pick
Yeah.
for tomorrow's event.
I will say this. I'm pretty positive my Darkhorse pick is going to be coming from the bottom of that bracket.
I know for a fact it is.
Yeah.
I know for 100% fact that mine is. I'm going to be so mad if we have the same pick, by the way.
Well, I don't know who it is yet for me, so I'm going to figure that out a little bit later on. Here is Elliott Milk, getting himself a 140.
And we got somebody suffering from some freeze-up issues. If you are suffering from freeze issues, just make sure you're on a stable internet source. We seem to be alive and kicking here just fine.
Tim Way, good morning, sir. All right, here's Kevin Luke. Gets himself 99 points scored. Ryan's been throwing really well in this leg. Gonna try and keep it up. 46.67 is not too shabby.
Yeah, that's handy, especially when your partner's throwing a 45. Handy indeed.
You're welcome.
Proud of you, Sean.
Thank you. Thank you. I will be here for the next couple hours at least doing that same thing. Elliott Milk looking to fill it all the way up. Does so. Nice 180 from him. I think we've seen 180s out of 3 of the 4 players in this leg. Not terrible. Double 18 for Robbie. How about double 9? Uh-oh. He caught it and put it in his back pocket, though. That's a sweet move.
Got a question about the girls on the other board. Looks like they're just starting a leg here. So we'll probably switch on over. They're just starting their leg at 2, so we'll probably switch on over after we find out this one.
I think this one's going to go to a last leg decider, bud. And I think Ryan's going to hit in 2 darts. And I think I just jinxed Ryan. We're going to have a visitor here in just a second. Double 4.
Alright, sorry about that, folks. Getting some information from the tournament, so always gotta kind of stop our stream for that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Internet's always fun.
really got some static.
Do we? Is it me?
Yep, 100% you.
Oh, was I just...
I don't know. You just must
Am I
have
fine
leaned on
now?
the cord wrong.
Am I fine now?
Yep, you're good.
Okay. Well, well, well. Damien asking again what's going on the match on the other board. We were going to switch over, and then we had to
deal with some issues. So they're
Yep.
still rocking, and they're almost midway through their second leg. Looking in favor of the first team, so it looking like it may possibly go to a third leg. But we're not gonna let it. We'll switch on over as well and make sure.
Brandon saying there's still a lot of static, but hopefully that's changing now.
I got it.
Yep.
Just a little bit, but
135 there from Brian. Robbie looking down. Hits the trip 19. Good switch. 137. Last leg decider here. That looked real good from Kevin. Good little come on. Added as well.
Yeah, big 1080 there.
We got almost 400 people watching on Facebook.
That's insane. Love it. Love it. Lots of people, of course, tuning in for Olivia. Folks, I can't stress it enough. We're not going to let that match go without at least taking a peek, okay? We will do it when we feel so fit. It's the last leg decider right here between these guys. We want to make sure we show off everybody in proper fashion.
Yep. Elliot almost pulled the board down. Got himself a low ton, though.
Literally.
If the board would have fallen, it just would have hit him in the chest, so it probably wouldn't have done too much damage. Oh. And that is what you call an opening. Robbie only 41 points scored, had the chance to be the first look at a finish, but that will definitely go to Kevin Luke now. Smart switch, leaves 90. And now it comes down to player 2 and player 4. That first start is tough for Ryan. Good start 2 in there. Needs the 140. Only gets the ton.
So Elliot looking to help out his partner here just a little bit. Allow him to take it out.
It's a great first start from Elliot. All right, so freeze rule not in effect yet. Robbie's going to have a chance to put some pressure on the 90, but Kevin's going to get the first look at that. Moves it on over. Can try and force in there to leave 62. Not a whole lot of pressure on this 90. There we go. What's the route do you take? Double 15. One dart in hand for the match. Gets it done. Kevin Luke, Elliot Milk, move on. So we head on over to our ladies. This is Miss Jennifer. Leg number 2. Ooh, you got down here just in the right time, huh?
Yeah, I was about to say, it started kind of shifting the other way to Olivia and Crystal's favor.
Well, here is Miss Olivia Terry. You asked for her. And we know why. She is a wonderful human being.
Well, she can take this out right here and win the match.
Great first start. Open out, so trip 17. Double 17.
Ooh.
That last start was far off from where she was shooting, but that's no harm done. Other team's frozen. Here is Miss Mary Brand. She is frozen. So all she can do is leave 1, and she does so nicely with the 140. And Crystal Wagner, 39 left. 19 for 20, it's open out.
Oh, is Crystal 2 toes as well?
She looks like it, doesn't she? Does she go single 14 here? Yeah, she does, and that'll do it. Olivia and Crystal.
That's single
Move
out.
on. And they are now in the queen seat, where they will take on Chris Grimmel and...
In the queen seat match,
Yep.
So they'll play Trisha Romero and Chrissy Grimmel. I'm sure we'll see that.
Yep. So that would be
here.
the queen seat match coming up.
Well, hang tight, folks. We'll be right back with some more action in just a moment's time.
Yeah, don't go anywhere, guys.
Hey, real quick before we go, I just wanted to mention a couple things for us. Big shout out to these sponsors, L Style, for yesterday's shootout. We appreciate them doing that one. We want to give a big shout out to Windmow, the force behind darts, for sponsoring this event as well. We also want to give a big thank you to Red Dragon, Cosmo Darts, as well as Fit Flight. Kudos to those companies for sponsoring our event this weekend. Big shout out to them. How about a quick word from them as well?
He's been in some form, he just wouldn't be shocked to see this go again.
Double 12 for a second 9-darter on the nose! How about that from Gerwin Price? 2 9-darters in one night in the Premier League.
So you want to get into darts, but you're not sure how. We can definitely help with that. We're usadarts.com, and we've been a darts specialty store for over 30 years. We have the greatest variety of darts in the country. But don't worry, we can narrow down that selection for you, whether you're a complete beginner or a full-on expert. We developed our own Colonial brand to offer an inexpensive line of darts, dartboards, and accessories, so you can get into the game without breaking the bank. Join our amazing community by going to azdarts.com.
All right, guys, welcome back to our men's non-pro doubles 01. This is Freeze Open and Master Out full bowl. That was Darren Auckland who just shot right there. This is going to be our first look at Jason Price. And I'm telling you right now, Dan Arrowhead's jersey is Smexy with a capital M.
Smexy.
All right, here is Mr. Wozniak, a.k.a. the Woz. Nice low ton there for the Woz. Look at that jersey from Dan. Smexy with a capital M. And unfortunately, only 32 points. See how Darren responds to his hat trick the last time. Better than anyone else probably would. Oh, that one's in too. So that's a hat trick followed by a hat trick. Staying perfect through 6 darts.
Sorry about that, Sean. The little man has discovered how to call people
That's
on
amazing.
the wife's phone, so he is a frequent caller now of mine.
I like how you just knew it was him too.
Oh, yeah. I knew right off the bat.
It's better than my daughter. My daughter figured out how to put the phone in the toilet. About 2 or 3 years ago with Sophia, my wife searched for about 8 hours for her cell phone and found it in the toilet. She's had a new phone since then, as that one was gone. Yeah, so we watch our phones like a hawk now.
Yeah, I think you should on that one.
All right, here's Dan. Gonna try and get something going. It's a good first dart. Look at how much better this jersey makes you at darts. Hat trick. Boom goes the Wisconsinite. I had to do it for that.
You got to.
Darren. Can't go perfect now. You blew it. But they are still way up in this one. He's sitting on 91 after 9 darts. Nothing to sneeze at. All right, here's Jason Price.
Yeah, Jason
Can
played
leave a
that
finish.
on-site qualifier last night.
Yep.
Because of him, I got yelled at by Jake's wife because I kept calling Jake Jason.
Perfect. Perfect.
So, oopsie daisy. It looks like the ladies are underway on that.
Yeah, we can see this leg and then head on over. Or
Yeah, we can
stay
do
here,
that for
whatever you
sure.
feel like doing.
We at least want to take a peek at Liz Tynan, Abby Spot, Beth, and Vanessa.
Yep. Beth played in the qualifier last night too. Got 4th place, I believe. Lost to 1st and 2nd place, if I'm not mistaken. Here's Dan. Makes it an interesting look here. If Darren gets to the point where he's under 30, that will freeze automatically. So bullseye here would be great dart. That is a great dart. Double 12. Doesn't matter. Freeze is the 174 attempt, so that now cannot even be looked at, which might be a blessing in disguise. Because you'd be forced to shoot at it otherwise, and you might not do a whole lot with the round if you miss. Yep, so Jason's just going to look at the Bulls, trying to leave just 24. does so. He's going to be like, yep, of course I do that now. All right, so this becomes a little game of miss and hit. If the Waz misses this third dart, then there is now a chance for freeze here on Dan. Can the Wisconsinite freeze? He needs to get below 154 to do so. No, he needs to get below 150. And he needs to more than he has in his hand to do so. Does not freeze. That's a tough break. And the 12 can go. It's got to be double 6 or triple 4, which would be a bold move. Trip 2 or double 3. Doesn't hit either one and does not freeze the 24. So my, how the turntables here in leg number 1. Jason Price to make this a 1-0 lead. Remember, Darren was perfect through 5 darts? No, through 8 darts. Double 12.
Outside.
And he hits it on dart 2, and we do have a 1-0 scoreline now. Open and master out. Jason Price and Dan Arrowwood goes up 1-0. So we're going to head on over to Abby Spot. She's been posting her averages online on Grandboard and such, and she's throwing in the 5s consistently. I mean, you want to talk about one of the favorites tomorrow for sure. She's got to be high up on that list.
Yeah, Abby Spot's a talented individual, and
speaking of talented individuals,
when she is on, she is on. Same with Tynan.
Well, yeah, Liz has basically accomplished everything that she's ever wanted to accomplish. And here is Beth Schaefer. From the OHIO. Gets the double on dart 3, not bad. Here's Abby. Abby does a little, lets her momentum carry her forward on her 3 darts. Gets a nice hat trick there and actually stayed back on dart 3.
Yeah, and that can be harmful as well. I mean, there's good and there's bad that can come from that. When you're in rhythm, it can really help you, but that rock, if you're just a touch out of rhythm, it can be detrimental.
Vanessa with a good low ton there. But you can tell she's a little bit stiff in her muscle movement, which I'm going to guess is causing her maybe a touch of inconsistency from time to time. Typically when you feel it is when you are moving when you're shooting, because you're so loose and relaxed that your body's just naturally moving. And that's what you'll see with Abby. That's what you'll see with Chris Grimmel. Beth, only 47 points scored. You know, if there's one blessing about this closet in the men's bathroom, it's that at least we can't smell the men's bathroom. You know? Because we wouldn't be doing commentary right now, guys. We would not be able to. Abby Spot. How about hat trick back-to-back for her? Leaves 94 after 9 darts. She's only throwing a 45.22. But Vanessa's going to be right there to pounce if she needs to be.
Look at her throwing some aggression, too. A little, come on.
Now she's going to need help from her partner in order to do anything with the 70. This is game number 2, so Liz and Abby who are on the loser side of the bracket, which is insanity,
Correct.
are very close to possibly ending this event early for Beth and Vanessa. Beth a low ton there, but not enough to not freeze. So Abby's got 6 from 94, which means Liz has 6 from 109. And that's, of course, assuming that nothing crazy happens. Tops for Abby spot. Staying right there. And
Oh, no. And Tynan's laughing behind
you
her.
see,
Says, eh.
you see the wry smile out of her. Like, really? Really? And if you're Vanessa, you're just like, okay, cool. So you're saying there's a chance. Oh, you can't bust it. I would have left the 8. I'm just gone with that. Especially with Abby on 19 is not going to affect the 8. But Liz, 109 left. I mean, this is about 90% probability, even with the trip 15. Ooh. Well, I haven't started singing yet, so this isn't over.
Maybe re-guess that one.
So this is where a hat trick does not actually help. This is where you have to start mathing a little bit more with the freeze rule. Because a hat trick would have left Beth still above the combined score of the opponents. So Abby spot, 19 left. There it is. Abby and Liz take it down.
Right, sounds good.
They will move along on the loser side of the bracket. As we're going to head right back over to the non-pro men's bracket. This is to get to the king seed, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so. I'd have to double check on that one, but I think we're about at that point. As actually, Jeremy Burns is going to look it up right now. I think. About time he did something with himself. Yeah, to get to play Tim and Eric. Tim Eisner and Eric Bobzine.
Oh yeah, speaking of those two, Jeremy, how was playing them on the live stream?
Great chat. Great chat.
Oh, Jeremy's walking out now.
Alrighty, folks.
Well, that'll do it.
It does look like Jeremy was in here to let us know we're going to have to, unfortunately, I mean, we've had some outstanding viewership.
Yep.
But we're gonna shut the stream down and then refresh. We're gonna do a little reboot of the internet here for the tournament director's sake. They're having some issues out in the hall, so we'll make sure that we're good as well as them. We're having no issues other than just a slight hiccup, but we'll see if we can get back going here in the next 10-15 minutes.
Yep.
Make sure you like, follow, share this stream, and then share the next one that we got coming.
Absolutely, guys. We'll be back in about 10-15 minutes.
Appreciate you joining us, folks. William Stewart here alongside me, Sean Green. We'll be right back with more from the Darkhorse Classic and Booyah Cup momentarily.